The fuck was that? Jazz. Bro.
Oh.
Still people here. I can barely hear their voices, but...
The night started off strange right from the beginning. Chris and Jazz were deep in an extremely remote part of the Adex when they noticed something that made their skin crawl, a mysterious truck creeping along the dark forest roads. Once was odd enough, but twice in the middle of nowhere? Something wasn't adding up.
An update. So we watched Jazz's footage back while he was driving, and that was definitely the same truck, 100% the same truck both times. So we decided that we're gonna get not out of here, but we're gonna get super far away, at least far enough that we feel comfortable, because it's just strange that that would come around twice like that. I don't really know. Again, we talk about it all the time. You guys probably get sick of hearing about it, but intention is everything, and you don't know people's intentions when they're just driving around the pickup trucks. This is a very large forest, so to be coming around back and forth, Jazz, the only logical, like truly logical thing I can think about, like as to why somebody would drive around like that twice, logically, is because possibly they shot like a deer or something and it didn't fall. They're trying to track it, like hoping it would just come out and be like dead in the road or something. I don't know, which seems pretty far-fetched, and it is pretty far-fetched, but that's the only logical reason I can think of.
Things only got weirder when their spirit box started going off. First, they heard from someone named Catherine.
Hello, is there anybody here that wants to communicate? My name's Yasko, I'm here with...
Catherine is lost.
Oh.
Then, a voice named Mark came through, claiming he had drowned nearby. He seemed desperate to warn them, but the danger remained unclear.
Still here with us? All right, Catherine, are you still here with us?
It's him.
Okay, so it's not Catherine. Who is him? What's his name?
Dead?
Okay. How did you die?
Water.
Did you drown in this forest? In the body of water?
In a pool.
In a pool?
Help me. It was a very sad, like, help me.
Were you killed, or was it an accident?
Go back.
Did you die? I mean, this water might connect to a bigger piece of...
No lie. I said, hey, Jazz.
What's the good spirits? What's your name?
Mark.
Okay. Mark, I'm so sorry to hear that you died in the water here. Could you tell me, is there anything we should be worried about here tonight?
I'm following you.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Do you mean
protection?
Harm? Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Protection from
I'm
what?
dead.
Just when they thought it couldn't get any stranger, they stumbled upon a tackle box filled with shredded money and a mirror inside.
Money?
There's a mirror inside, bro.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Coincidental, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do tackle boxes have mirrors? It's like, hey, like I gotta go catch some fish. Do I look good? Am I okay? How's my beard? It looks like there's some sticky residue in there.
Sorry. What?
What the f, bro?
What happened? What is it?
I'll just say it right now. This might be crime evidence, dude.
Why? Oh.
Is that not money?
The eerie part? Their spirit box had been mentioning money and mirrors earlier in the night. Coincidence? Not likely in these woods.
I was filming over there. It said, I am a wealthy person. My money is lost.
No
Find
way.
my money.
No
I
fucking
swear
way,
on
bro.
everything.
Can the spirits, if you guys can hear us, tell us what this is or why this is here? I'm gonna put your phone in my pocket for a second, bro.
That's okay. As long as
It's
you get
like-
it back. Is there anything else in there?
I don't think so. Might just like a finger or something.
Well, why don't we put it back together?
Their night took an even darker turn when they knocked on trees, hoping for a response. Something knocked back.
Bigfoot, whatever it is, can you please make a noise back when I'm done? I'm gonna do 5 bangs on this tree.
Oh, shit.
What the f was that, bro?
The temperature around them fluctuated drastically, with Jazz experiencing an inexplicable warm spot in the otherwise freezing night air.
Bro, I don't know about you. It's freezing right now.
It's so cold right here.
But I swear for like a second, it felt like something really warm just like went by me, like a warm air pocket. I don't know how to explain it.
Who was that? Think about the stuff we got the other night about like the demon and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you wonder.
The most terrifying moment came when they made one final attempt to communicate. They challenged whatever was out there to show itself, and it did. The air filled with aggressive growls and screams that seemed to be getting closer.
Just enjoy us being out here, because you guys sound really angry.
There was a woman screaming in my ears. That was me.
Oh my.
I'm coming. It's us. Beware.
You want us to leave? Are you threatening us?
You're gone.
Oh shit, okay. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're still here. Can you use the water, use our cameras, use any of our equipment for energy to communicate with us, show yourself, anything you can do. Please.
Their spirit box crackled with sinister messages, including, "I am right behind you," and bursts of maniacal laughter. That was enough to send them retreating.
Listen, you. Can't breathe.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I am right behind you.
There's something right behind you. Trust me, I'm looking
Leave
for you.
now.
I don't see you. Come down the hill. Quit being scared. Just come down here, please.
Good night.
Good night.
Dad.
Good night, Dad.
Crying.
What the f was that?
Haha.
What the f was that?
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you fucking did.
There's more.
What the fuck was that? Jess. Bro. There's something fucking out here, bro.
What?
Somebody's making like fucking like growling and like screaming and fucking noises, and it sounded like it was like running towards us, bro. Ah, what the fuck was that?
That's laughing.
Slowly.
Let's get back to the van. Take your arm. In your pocket. Got it?
Chris and Jazz had encountered the supernatural before, but this night in the Adex was particularly intense. Between the mysterious truck, the unsettling physical evidence, and the malevolent entity stalking them, one thing became clear. Some places are better left unexplored after dark.
You good? What the fuck was that? I don't fucking know, bro. What is that? Bro, fuck this shit, bro. Let's get back to the van.
Six months had passed since he had last visited this place, a location where he had previously captured footage of what people called the Lady in White. The memories of that night were still fresh, but he was determined to return, armed with ghost hunting gear, night vision cameras, a trail cam, and even a sleep recording app. The landscape had changed since his last visit. Mountain bikers had left behind ramps, and someone had built a fire pit, but the eerie quiet that had unsettled him before, that remained exactly the same.
Right behind where I had my hammock. Now I've stashed my backpack behind a tree over there off the path. So if anyone comes and sees me at the moment, it just looks like I'm walking dog. Because I want to minimize any outside impact that people might have. Looks like there's a downed tree over there, that's new. And there's also a new fire pit here.
As dusk settled, he began exploring the area where he had previously heard the strange sounds.
The sound, well, it sounded like it was coming from over here somewhere, so let's go and have a look.
The forest had more secrets to reveal. An old den that might have been built by kids. The remains of an abandoned station with its valuable coping stones still intact.
This looks like an old den from kids, maybe. Can't remember this being here.
And another camp spot, suggesting he wasn't the only one drawn to this strange place.
This is it in here. Yeah, look. There's the station wall there, and the big coping stones on top of it. Looks like somebody's been up here and tried to shift these. They'd be worth a fortune. Good luck shifting them though. Wow, it's well overgrown. Looks like we stumbled upon another camp here.
With darkness closing in, he set up his equipment. The trail cam was programmed to record between 1 a.m. and 7 a.m., the witching hours when things tend to get weird. The night started off peacefully, with nothing but the rustling of bats overhead.
Can't see out in trees apart from bats. Batman.
That calm didn't last. He woke up twice, once at 2:30 a.m. and again at 4:30 a.m. after a nightmare. Nothing unusual for someone camping in a supposedly haunted forest. But what was strange was that he couldn't remember what had woken him the first time. Sometimes, the subconscious picks up on things the conscious mind refuses to acknowledge.
Up earlier, that's what woke me up then. I had a dream for years, never mind a nightmare.
The real mystery came in the morning when he checked the sleep recording app. Strange sounds had been captured.
Don't know what that was.
Something that could have been the wind but didn't quite sound natural. Like most paranormal evidence, it left him with more questions than answers.
Sounds like it could just be wind noise, but I'm not sure. I'd have to listen to it through headphones.
Meet Justin, a popular YouTuber known for his channel, Fearless and Far. Usually his adventures take him around the world, exploring unique cultures and hidden places. But this time, he's decided to camp at one of Turkey's most notorious sites, Devil's Castle, also known as Şeytan Kalesi. Little does he know, this night will take a terrifying and unexpected turn. This ancient fortress, perched on a cliff in Ardahan province and overlooking Childer Lake, dates back to the 9th century BC. Local legends speak of dark rituals, eerie sounds, and shadowy figures haunting the ruins. It's a place where myth and history collide, drawing visitors in with its unsettling atmosphere.
All right, crew. You know the deal by now. Let's go on an adventure.
Justin arrives at the castle, where everything seems calm. He begins the 10-minute hike to the ruins, eager to explore the mysterious site.
I'm gonna explore quickly, find a campsite, and you guys are gonna learn a bit more about this place. It's mysterious.
As he wanders through the rugged surroundings, something unusual catches his eye. Cut wires.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh no. It's a light. Is this place lit up at night? It wouldn't make any sense though. I mean, obviously the light's here, but the town is way beyond the edge. You can't even see it, so it would be lit up for... I mean, no one will be able to see it lit up. Oh, but the cables are cut. Look at that.
It seems insignificant at first, but it's the first sign of what's about to unfold.
This will be home. I've cleared some rocks. let's get set up before it gets really cold, before that sun completely disappears.
As night falls, Justin sets up his tent and builds a small fire, hoping to keep warm as the temperature drops. For a moment, all feels peaceful, but that peace is about to be shattered. Since he lost his headlamp, Justin decides to make a torch, just like in old times. Before heading to bed, he takes one last walk around the castle, hoping to find it. And that's when the night takes an unexpected and chilling turn.
Did you hear that?
A sudden noise cuts through the stillness. At first, Justin doesn't react, but moments later, it becomes impossible to ignore. Then, gunshots. The first few seem distant, but then 2 more shots whiz past him. Justin knows something is very wrong.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me. Oh, they're coming closer. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
In full panic, he has to make a decision. Stay in the castle and hope this is all a misunderstanding, or grab his things and run. He chooses the latter, fleeing for his life.
I left everything behind, and now I'm trying to find a safe place to go. That's them there with a flashlight. You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
Unsure of what to do, Justin messages his Turkish friend, Suat, who responds immediately, calling the police and advising Justin to hide. 5 agonizing minutes later, Suat calls back with an update. The police had already arrived over an hour ago to apprehend a suspected treasure hunter, or possibly a terrorist at the castle. Suddenly, everything makes sense. Justin had been alone. He hadn't seen anyone else around. They must have mistaken him for the suspect. He's instructed to return to his tent, where the military police will be waiting. When he arrives, the officers greet him with large guns, but are laughing as though nothing unusual has happened.
Where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick as a big gun.
No,
No.
No problem.
No problem.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome. Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni. Sen ne?
Visibly shaken, Justin asks if he can record the encounter, but they decline, so only the audio remains.
So you thought I was a you thought I was a thief? Yeah. The only thing I was taking was photos. How many bullets did you shoot?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 bullets. And then you? 3. So 5 from a pistol and 3 from a AK-47 or something similar.
Fuck you children.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? And then I ran so fast in the dark with no light up a cliff. I could have freaking died.
The situation de-escalates, and as they make their way back up the cliff, more police cars are waiting. The officers escort him to a nearby boutique hotel for the night, even sharing coffee and cigarettes as if nothing had happened.
I caused the problem.
Video çekiyormuş.
All good, yeah?
Bu saate kadar durulur mu burada? Come.
The next morning, as dawn breaks, Justin returns to the castle to search for his missing headlamp. And suddenly, everything falls into place. Remember the cut wires from earlier? They played a crucial role. Thanks to quick actions, the situation was resolved peacefully.
When the police arrived, actually the locals had told them that there was a treasure hunter here. The locals that saw me come in, they saw a strange car park, a guy walk out with all this weird equipment. No one really does this stuff, right? And so they called the authorities. Those authorities came and then saw all the lights off in the castle. Normally there's lights. I thought that it was the lights were here to keep, you know, those damn kids out of the castle, spray painting and having sex. That's what I thought. But no, it's for treasure hunters, because if it's all lit up, the treasure hunters don't come and destroy this place. That's probably why that little cave is blasted in the side, actually, from treasure hunters destroying it. So they came here, They heard there was a suspicious guy. They ran the plates on my rental vehicle, saw it was a rental, and saw a smashed control panel down at the entrance. I saw it walking in again today. So they automatically assumed a treasure hunter came, cut all the lights, and was here just destroying the place looking for treasure.
Otherwise, Justin would likely have spent the night alone in the mountains. Luckily, he made it out safely. But this raises a chilling question. What if something had been after him that didn't have good intentions? Exploring haunted places across the globe, Sam and Colby have ventured into abandoned asylums, shadowy castles, and ghost towns, each time captivating audiences with their bone-chilling paranormal encounters. But this night would be different. Along with their friends Jake and Corey, they choose to camp in one of America's most haunted locations, known to locals as the Witch's Forest. This forest has a chilling reputation. Those who dare enter at night claim to hear whispers carried by the wind and see shadows moving on their own. Legend has it that if you make a wish in the forest, it may come true, but at a terrifying cost. Many visitors leave feeling watched, haunted by an unseen presence. As they sit by the fire, tension rises. Corey wants to leave, but the others convince him to stay. Then, his phone rings again, the same unknown number. The timing is too perfect to be a coincidence. Someone must have been watching them the entire time, possibly even following them. Sometimes all you're looking for is a peaceful getaway, but you end up camping in the most haunted forest in Britain instead. She had planned for 2 nights of solitude in the woods. What she got was a crash course in why you should always research a location before pitching your tent. The forest she chose was just outside a small village called Pluckley, the Guinness World Record holder for the most haunted village in Britain. 14 known ghosts roamed the area, including a decapitated highwayman who supposedly stalked the woods at night. But the real terror? The modern stories of unexplained deaths and disappearances in these very woods.
Highwayman robber who was captured, lynched and decapitated by angry villagers in the 18th century is said to wander the woodlands. However, the most terrifying stories about this woodland are undoubtedly the modern ones and do not involve ghosts but disturbingly unexplained deaths, murders and disappearances.
Despite the ominous history, she set up camp like a pro.
Right, camp is set. I wanted to get everything set up before the rain comes, which is just in the nick of time, I think. But we've got the tarp over there, hammock, obviously, because I'm in the woods there. Very excited to be sleeping in the hammock again. Want to test out some new gear, so I've got my sleeping bag, some bits and bobs. If the rain does get bad, I'll probably move the hammock underneath the tarp, even though the hammock copes just fine in the rain. I've used it before in the rain, but it would be nice to have a bigger shelter. But we'll see how we go. I just wanted to get it set and get everything packed away, cameras and stuff, out of the rain, which is coming.
The woods were already alive with strange noises, echoing through the trees, mixed with the distant sounds of gunshots and planes overhead. At least she had meatballs for dinner.
Don't know if you can hear that, but obviously they're out shooting. I'm also under a flight path, so if you get any noise, it's the aeroplanes. Dinner tonight is going to be a simple affair. Meatballs and pasta out of a packet, love it, but I've got something much better planned for tomorrow night, but it's getting late, so quick and easy, just how we like it.
As night fell, things started to get seriously weird. The forest filled with sounds that weren't your typical nighttime creatures. Something between screaming children and something else entirely. The kind of sounds that make you question every decision that led you to that moment. Trying to stay rational, she convinced herself it was just birds or distant trains. But deep down, she knew something wasn't right.
Honestly, I've never known a woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes. There's a lot of planes. There's like this weird... Well, I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm tired, so I'm going to let this burn out in a bit, sit here and enjoy a fire for a little while and then, yeah, head to bed. The hammock's really comfy, thank God, so I should sleep well, I would think. Where's my big beam? What was that noise? This is definitely odd. I've got no idea if you guys heard that or not, but honestly, I don't like it, I'm gonna be honest.
Then came the footsteps. Not deer, not foxes, actual footsteps circling her tent. They returned at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and again at 3:50 a.m.
There's been a person or persons. What the fuck? I've never wanted the morning to come as much as I do right now. That's just the house. I didn't want to turn the light on earlier. That was footsteps. That's just the house though. This is definitely the scariest night I've ever had in a tent. I'm sure I can still hear footsteps. And trains.
The next morning, after barely sleeping, she retreated to her van for breakfast and finally did what she should have done before, Googled the area. That's when she discovered she had spent the night in Screaming Woods, a place infamous for its ghost tours and the eerie cries that send birds scattering from the trees. Exactly the kind of sounds she had been hearing all night.
No way. Most haunted village in England. Ghost hunts and interactive ghost walks. It's in the flipping Guinness Book of World Records. Look at that, the woods I was in last night, the creepy, noisy woods. You can book, it's so haunted, you can book a ghost tour. It's in the Guinness World Record books for the most ghosts. It said here, between 12 and 14 known ghosts. I don't know what a known ghost is. Ghost hunters, you know the TV program Ghost Hunters have been here.
But the universe wasn't done with her yet. While exploring during the day, she stumbled upon an abandoned Bedford truck deep in the forest, with no road in sight.
Well, it's not every day you see an old truck in the middle of nowhere. I've got absolutely no idea how this old Bedford truck would have got here. It's a pretty cool thing to find, but there is we're not even near a road. We're literally in the middle of the forest, well, the woods. I don't even know how to drive through all these trees to get here. It's mental. I'll tell you what though, a bit of a clear out inside and it'd be a wicked place for a wild camp. With that skylight on the roof acting as a window, because it's on its side, it would make a brilliant wildlife photography hide. Definitely reckon I could get my hammock in the corner up there and then across on the angle. What a cracking little spot to camp out that would be. Absolutely mental.
Even after learning about the hauntings, she decided to stay for a second night. Everything seemed manageable until that one moment.
Hopefully the noises won't come and we'll feel a lot more comfortable chilling here by the fire, although I'm a bit close. Sorry if I'm a bit bright on one side. I'll be red on one side in a minute. But I brought my ukulele with me because I was hoping for some quiet time playing, oh, it's out of tune, playing some tunes. But last night, if I'm honest, I didn't want to draw attention to myself, and that is because now, oh shit, still a little bit jumpy. That is because now I know I'm in the most haunted place in the whole of England. Now, Pluckley, the village itself, which is haunted, is less than a mile stone's throw away from where I am, and then this is the most haunted wood.
A moment when the entire forest fell completely, unnaturally silent. The kind of silence that makes your skin crawl. Meet Sergey, a Russian YouTuber known for his fearless camping adventures in remote forests. On his channel, Bad Pioneer, Sergey shares raw, unfiltered journeys into the wild, exploring untouched landscapes that few dare venture into alone. Today, we take you back to February 6th, 2019, when Sergey set out on an unusual journey into the Siberian wilderness. He'd heard unsettling rumors from another hunter about this particular forest, rumors of dark secrets hidden within its depths. Determined to uncover the truth, Sergey packed his gear and ventured into the unknown, unaware of the nightmare that awaited him. After hours of walking, he finds a quiet, secluded spot to set up camp. As evening falls and the last light fades, he retreats into his tent, hoping for a peaceful night's rest. But peace is far from what he gets. The tranquility of the forest is shattered by strange, unidentifiable noises just outside his camp. Grabbing his camera, Sergey steps into the cold night air to investigate. The noises continue. A nearby snapping branch puts him on edge, but curiosity gets the best of him. He presses on. Then it becomes clear.
Oh.
Multiple people might be out there. If you listen closely, a woman's cry echoes through the trees. But why would someone be in the middle of the woods so late at night? Then, it happens. Shots ring out, barely missing him. Sergey drops to the ground, his heart racing, knowing that one wrong move could be his last. He lies flat for 20 grueling minutes until the sounds finally fade. Once it feels safe, he opts for survival, abandoning his campsite and escaping the forest. Since that night, there has been no update on what exactly happened, but Sergey is now certain. The rumors were true. The events of that evening remain a chilling mystery. The great outdoors can be beautiful, but as these encounters show, they can also be downright terrifying. Whether it's strange figures, eerie voices, or something even more unexplainable, these moments serve as a chilling reminder. When you're out in the wild, you never really know what's watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more terrifying footage. Stay safe, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next one. Sleep tight if you can.